Hey, what's up, guys? Good to be back with you once again, and we're going to play some NHL 99 for the N64. People have requested this one. I know there are a lot of requests that we have, but I want to jump to this one because it's a 3D game. I even went over and ordered one of these babies, these N64 style 8-bit DOE controller. So that should help out a little bit because sometimes these N64 games get a little bit crazy if you're not using the right controller. So let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can get us out of the demo. Hopefully without freezing it. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. Here we go. The other question that we have is YouTube going to kill us for having whatever sound it is that's on here? So I guess we'll see. Here, we're going to turn the music way down. So hopefully we can fix that. We're going to have to do that for a lot of these sort of more modern games. Because there's a lot of issues, with stuff like that. So, yeah, okay, we like that. Wait. All right, so we'll take a look and see. You have more teams to choose from, so we can be. I don't know. We'll play against Team Sweden. We'll be Team Canada. How's that look? All right, there we go. So it's going to be interesting to do this without any of the music. Let me get rid of this top menu here. There we go. I always forget about that.
Hi, everybody. This is Bill Clement.
And so, yeah, we'll see what we can do.
EA Sports NHL
So this button
99.
here is the button to speed up. And there we go. Not exactly the same as a N64 controller, but it's close enough. In fact, this one feels a little bit better than that three-handle approach that they had back in those days. I was never a big fan of that.
Great pass.
What I will tell you, though, is that... Oh, Forsberg scored that quickly. How about that? What I will tell you is that the graphics in this game are clearly a lot better than the PlayStation version of NHL 97. It's not even close. This is pretty impressive.
Fans are reminded that there is a free skate next Friday.
The puck is dropped. That would even hurt me.
All right, there we go. So I haven't played enough of this game yet to tell you, like, whether things are balanced right or not. I don't know very much about the balance of this, if it's going to be that easy for us to score.
Fans, as this is a family environment, we ask that you please refrain from using inappropriate language in the stands.
They drop the puck.
As you can again, we have this extra button here. A down C button or whatever. Now there's some other things you'll notice here, like the kind of weird scan lines and stuff like that. I'm assuming that's from whatever emulator it is I'm using.
Nice try.
N64 emulation is not exactly all that well designed.
Great save.
So I've noticed this with other games I've played. N64 emulation usually has a couple of interesting issues and problems. There are two emulators that I have, so whatever emulator is I'm using now, we'll just use this, I think, for today, and then when we come back and play again, we'll try another one and see how
Team
that
Canada
works.
goal scored by number 32.
But again, having said that, despite like some of the imperfections of this game, this is actually really well done. I'm actually very, very impressed with this so far. This doesn't necessarily have that nice feel that NHL 95 has. But this is actually a pretty good game, and it's amazing. I'm sorry, NHL 94 is what I meant. This one feels almost a little bit too smooth, too easy to like figure out where you want to go. Maybe it's because I have it on easy mode though. I don't know. it got really quiet so far. I guess it's because I have the music off. Yeah, I'm surprised that it's as quiet as it is. Remember what NHL 2004 was like? That one had, you know, sound and noise and stuff like that going on all the time. Oops.
Risks it.
There we go. Now, the other one concern that I have with this game is that when I carry the puck and take it places and stuff like that, the puck sort of sticks to my man like glue, right? As you notice here, it doesn't really matter what I do. The puck just sort of stays there. All right, let's try it again, huh?
Nice try. No goal.
And Tommy Salo, he actually used to play for the Utah Grizzlies back when I was a kid.
Great goal.
It's a shame that we're putting goals past him left and right like it's
Team
going out of
Canada
style.
goal scored by number 88.
I presume that there's some other way you can do the replay, some other way that you can like change the camera angle or
Game
something
on,
like that. I
everyone.
don't know. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there is crowd noise somewhere back there.
He hit the post.
So I pushed the B button about 4 times there before I finally shot.
Team
I
Canada
don't know, maybe
goal
it's on a
scored
mode
by
that's a little bit
number
too
5.
easy. That might be what's going on. Maybe nobody decided to come watch this game because, you know, they already knew who was going to win.
Oh, huge save.
I'm guessing it's an emulation thing. Yeah, that is ridiculous. I'm guessing that the lack of crowd noise is probably because of the emulation. In fact, we can like check and see if there's
Team
something else we
Canada
can do. I don't
goal
know.
scored by number 37.
Northbound on a southbound freeway. Look out. He shoots. He snaps it.
Yeah, this reminds me a lot of NHL 97, except the other way around.
Team Canada goal scored by number 17.
There's not really much of a replay to watch there. All right.
He stoned
Now,
him.
the one thing I'll say about the controls is that the bottom button is the button for pass, not the top button. I would expect it to be the other way around. So it feels a little bit backwards. Yeah, because B is up above A. I'm kind of like looking for it to be the other way around. This is one where it probably would have made more sense to make A the shoot button instead of the pass button. At least I can say that in my, 5 minutes now of actually playing this game.
Rebound.
Team
Let's see if we can fix something with that sound, huh? I don't know, maybe this will help. We'll find out.
The puck is dropped.
Yeah, how about that? So I turned the music up, and then we have crowd sound again.
Huge one-timer. Bang. Stick save. Freight
Yeah, that's a little bit more like it.
What a goal.
So apparently, the music is actually mapped to the crowd sound.
Canada goal scored by number 27.
Ah, that's the reason why. It's because that's where the organ music's coming from, right? So,
Huge one-timer. Great pass. Great save.
So this, like the earlier NHL game, suffers from the problem of having players that are just a little bit too fast. It reminds me a lot of NHL 95. I had the same issue with that game. There's not really a huge speed difference that I'm able to tell, at least between different players and their abilities. It feels very, very much like a sort of an arcade game. Then again, you have to remember though that I have this set on the easiest setting, so that might be part of it.
1 minute left in the first period.
One thing I will say is that it definitely feels like an EA Sports game in that sense, right? It's like definitely, total arcade style.
Oh, did he get smoked? The big one-timer.
And pass it forward. There you go. There you go.
Oh,
shoot.
what a save!
Alright, well, so far so good. Now we'll go the other way, see if we can score more goals.
The puck is dropped.
Dude, I'm trying to... Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. That's the reason why I'm like, pass, man. How come you're not passing? Hitting that wrong button. I keep hitting the C left button instead of hitting the B button to shoot, so that's what's going on.
Freight train!
What is that, freight train?
That would even hurt me! Breakaway! Great save!
Anyway, overall, despite the, little issues and problems I have, especially having to do with some of the physics in this game, the graphics in this game were amazing for its age. Once we got the music back on, the sound was actually really good. The controls are okay. Like I said, it feels like it's just a little bit too easy to control, if that makes sense. But, I mean, overall, for a game from this time, this is really impressive. 99, so this came out in probably 1998. This is pretty impressive for a game from that period of time. There's a lot of cool stuff that's happening, too. One problem I have with it, though, is that you don't have really that much room for strategy since you're basically just doing the same thing over and over again. And what I mean by that is that, like, you're either trying for a one-timer, you're trying to sort of deke out the goalie, whatever it is I just did there, that's basically all you're doing. Like, it's probably because I have it on the easy mode, but it feels like it's way too easy to, sort of fake the computer way out and, do whatever it is I want to do.
Game on, everyone!
The other thing, of course, is that the N64 style controller is a little bit awkward. This controller itself is actually better than the official N64 controller, but it still is kind of awkward with the 6 buttons on the left side and stuff. I imagine that if I played a whole bunch with this, I would probably end up getting used to it. But right now it's a little bit awkward to use. It's easy to forget which button's which.
Enormous
accidentally
save.
hit the speed up button instead of the button for taking the shot. So
it's a 2-on-1.
It wasn't much of a 2-on-1, huh?
missed it. Oh, what a save!
All right, let's try it again here, huh?
He stoned him. He hit the post.
Yeah, we're only winning 12-2, right? This is really fair.
Oh, nice try. Nuh-uh. This guy's a human wall in there.
Turn around, man. There we go.
He shoots. Freight train.
Meanwhile, the other thing I have to say is that this announcer is going to get really annoying really, really fast.
Nice try. No goal.
All right. I'm amazed that we already have 12 goals. That's not bad for your first try, eh? There's another thing that we've been missing. We haven't had a single penalty so far.
Oh, the big one-timer, baby.
Although I think that the penalty frequency was turned way down for whatever
He
reason.
got his bones rattled.
I do think that some of these probably should have been called.
What a bone-crushing hit. Breakaway. He snagged that one.
Anyway, overall, I do think that this is impressive. I think that it's actually a very, very good example of what the N64 is capable of. Unlike a lot of other N64 games, these don't look like, you know, kind of weird-looking polygons or whatever.
Huge one-timer, bang!
And it is a lot of fun. That's the most important part.
He shoots!
It feels almost like I have it on some sort of like arcade mode or something like that, right? It doesn't feel like there's much simulation here.
He snaps it.
What was that? What happened?
Wrists it.
Alright, good times. They only have 9 shots. We have 45. That's not bad after 2 periods. Anyways, always, I'll tell you, if you enjoy watching this stuff, consider becoming a YouTube channel member or going over to Patreon, supporting me there. I'm going to get a lot of hockey stuff put up. I've been promising this for a couple of weeks now, but this weekend is the time that we're actually going to get this put up and updated and all that stuff. I'm going to start doing a little bit more advertising for it, so look for that coming soon. I love how I can just like go straight through the referee like he's not there. That was the fun part. Doesn't let you knock over the ref. What was that? What was that? Why did he not jump on the puck? Why did he just stand there?
What a save!
Keep it in. Hey, go back and get it. Go back and get it. Oh, that's not what we wanted.
Great save! Oh, he's got a clear path to the net. Snags it.
See, the reason why I say it's arcade style is it doesn't really matter who ends up having the puck. I can always, like, go for a breakaway basically right away.
He shoots!
Part of that's because it's on easy mode, but I think a lot more of that has to do with the physics of this game, right? I mean, even though I know that, yeah, you want to put it on easy mode so, you know, the kids or whatever can do whatever they want, like, Yeah, you still want it to feel like it's a hockey game, right? It feels almost like we're running on ice. The other thing is that I haven't noticed anybody actually getting fatigued when we go like full speed like that. I mean, I've been hammering on the C down button over and over again, regardless of who has the puck. I know that we've been making line changes because the names are changing, but I haven't actually seen any line changes, right? So I'm not sure that the game actually shows it, you know?
He stoned him.
I mean, you know, we have 13 goals here. We've been scoring like crazy, and yet we're still moving forward like the game just started. And then, yeah, there's got to be something. I must have had something turned off of the penalties or something, because that probably shouldn't have been allowed. I mean, because he had the puck, right? Boom, we get hit right in the face. I don't know, this number 99 doesn't seem to like scoring, though.
Oh, nice try. Nuh-uh.
He does like hitting guys, though.
The puck is dropped. Great goal!
Team Canada goal, scored by number 17.
We had one of those in the NHL 97, right? The same sort of setup, right? Right off the faceoff, boom, shoot. First time, right off the faceoff.
Blocker save!
All right, here we go. Taking it seriously now. We were just kidding before. Now we do this for real. Get him, Gretzky.
Oh, he's got a clear path to the net. Oh, huge save. He shoots. Great save.
All right. Okay, go back, get it. Someone, get it. There we go.
Ooh, he got his bones rattled.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about when I say it feels like you're just doing the same thing over and over again. This is just like, it's like NHL breakaway simulator is what it feels like.
Nice try.
I mean,
no goal. Rebound. Wrist it.
like there's nothing going on at center ice like whatsoever. So remember that old Blades of Steel game where like everything was, you know,
one-timer.
Center ice. What kind of angle is that for a one-timer?
Kick save.
Here we go again, another breakaway.
Oh, what a save!
You think with a net that small that it would be kind of hard to score a goal? Anyway, I know what's going to happen. Someone's going to come along and say, "Hey, you're playing it on the easy mode. You got to play it on hard mode." That's the only thing that counts. So, I look forward to hearing that from somebody. And you know, maybe we'll do that though, because this actually is kind of a fun game. I mean, if it were more of a fair challenge, I think it would be a little bit more fun. But you know, like I said, the graphics are excellent. You know, the sound is actually really good. My only complaint about the game is that, I mean, it's what, like 16-2.
They drop the puck. Freight train choo!
And that plus the freight train chew comment, like, bro.
He shoots!
1 minute left in the third period.
Oh, nice try! Nuh-uh.
Oh, Team Canada had 16 goals. Now, how many did Gretzky have? Oh, he had 0?
He crushes him. He snaps it. Beautiful pass.
So I will say the controls are easy,
He
right?
strips him of
But
the
at the
puck.
same time, you don't have, it doesn't have that sort of on ice feeling that the other games have. It feels like you can just do whatever you want.
And time has run out on this one.
Like physics don't apply in this game. It's sort of like that episode of the Magic School Bus where there's, what was it? There's no friction, isn't that right? Anyway, let's go take a look here at the box scores. Oh wait, A to continue. Yeah, we were actually down 1-0 in that game, believe it or not. 72 shots, 22% shooting is not bad. No penalties or anything like that. We only had 3 breakaways. We completed 13 one-timers, so that's kind of what's going on. And of course, we had like double their attacks in minutes, so there you go. Yes, we do want to exit this game. So there's a little bit of a preview of that. Let me know what you think. You know, do you want to see more games like this? Do you want to see something else? Is there other games that you recommend? Like I said, you know, we got this this N64 style controller. It doesn't have, like I said, that third thing on the bottom, but you know, it's got some stuff. So let me know what N64 hockey games you want to see, and we'll do more of that. Talk to you later.